This might just be the best new cut in barbecue. It's big, it holds a lot of meat, and it tastes freaking delicious.
Big thanks to Kamado Joe for sponsoring this episode.
This is it, our new cut for barbecue. This morning I went to my butcher, Gert-Jan van der Horst in Eerbeek, and out of a 15 kilogram, 30 pound piglet, we cut a beautiful piece of meat. It's basically 2 racks of ribs connected through the backbone, with the loins attached. And this is what that looks like. An absolute beautiful piece of meat for barbecue. The other side is mostly loins, which taste freaking delicious, and the inside consists of mostly ribs. As this is a test for me, I'm going to keep it pretty simple. I'm going to put a binder on this, which is going to be mustard, and then I'm going to season it. But the true challenge with this piece of meat is to cook some tasty ribs and at the same time the loins. Normally I would cook those separately and finish them off at a different core temperature. But with it now all attached, that is not an option. And there's one more thing that we need. We're going to need a good name for this special cut, because I think we're going to be seeing it more often. For the seasoning I will use the deli seasoning, and deli stands for delicacy. And this seasoning has bold flavors. Just going to layer it on. You can already see the colors on this beautiful piece of meat changing to a beautiful bright orange. True barbecue colors. Let's flip it around. Of course you can buy this seasoning on our web shop, so go check that out, the link's down below. I'm going to let this sit for about 10 minutes so the moisture can draw into the seasoning and make sure that it sticks well. That way it will stick, and at the same time the flavor of the seasoning will penetrate the meat. In the meantime, let's fire up our barbecue. I'll be using the Kamado Joe Connected Joe. I only have a few small pieces of charcoal left, and I'm going to add a little bit more. Now, we're going to be cooking for 3 hours, so I'm not going to need to use a lot of charcoal. Maybe 2 handsful of charcoal will be enough. I also be needing a couple of chunks of smoke wood. In this case I'm using some brandy barrel. It's going to give it a nice taste, and it matches up with the deli seasoning, so that's a bonus. I'm going to put in the heat deflectors and put in the grill grates. I'm going to stick a wireless thermometer into the thickest part of the meat, and then this goes onto the barbecue. Did you name it yet? Please leave a comment down below, because I can't figure out a proper name yet. Meat side down, because I want the ribs to be like the presentation side of this beautiful piece. Shut the bottom vent, hit the ignition button, switch it on, and now a coil at the bottom of the barbecue is going to ignite the charcoal. So no need for fire starters or smoke during the startup period. I'm going to be smoking at 120 degrees Celsius. It says to close the top vent almost all the way, and now I'm just gonna let it do its thing. And of course I'm gonna need one of those delicious barbecue sauce to go with this piece. So I'm gonna take my PITMASTERX cast iron pan. Thank you very much, Bettis. And of course it's hand polished. I'm gonna start my delicious sauce with a little bit of chipotle flakes and toast them a little bit. I'm also going to add the deli seasoning to the sauce. And by adding the same seasoning in the sauce as on the food, you're going to get a nice match of the sauce, the seasoning, and the meat. Once you can smell the ingredients give off their aroma, it's time to add the rest of the ingredients. But for acidity, I'm going to be using apple cider vinegar, about half a cup. To that, I'm going to add half a cup of ketchup and a mushroom flavored soy sauce. Now the mushroom flavor is going to give the sauce umami boost. A tablespoon of Worcester sauce, because it's not a barbecue sauce without Worcester sauce. And I'm going to bring the acidity down with 3 tablespoons of honey and 3 tablespoons of dark brown sugar. And once you get those nice syrupy bubbles, the sauce is done. The thermometer says we got probably another 45 minutes to go on the cook, but I want to show you guys what it looks like now. Look at that bark. Now that is a proper barbecue color. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to take my sauce and brush it on. Make sure that I got a nice even coat of shiny barbecue sauce on the back of this. Flip it around and put sauce on the other side as well. Then I'm going to close the lid and keep on cooking until it's done. I just got a notification from my thermometer that tells me the meat is fully cooked. Let's open it up and take a look. Whoa, wow, nice. That looks so good. It is so tender that the bones are just popping off from the grill. All right, let me put it here. All right, so I just want to see if I can lift this up before it falls apart so you can get a good look at what we made. Look at that. Isn't that super cool? But honestly, it's already falling apart. Look at that. It's so tender. It's really hard to keep it all together. But the meat is nice and juicy. And at the same time, it's super, super soft. See that? Whoa, that is good. Wow. The flavor is on point. Let me flip this around, see. It just falls apart. And look at how easy that pulls. Now, it's still a little bit hot. Probably should have rested it a little longer. I rested about 10 minutes. Look at that. So super soft. I really, really enjoyed this idea. It works really well. It looks amazing. If you can plate it up, then you're gonna have something amazing, like a really good result. This is so cool. All that shiny meat, all that tasty stuff. Just put it on a plate. People will figure it out. They will eat the whole thing. They will enjoy a large piece of meat. It is barbecue. It is packed with flavor. Oh, it's absolutely amazing piece of meat. We're probably going to be doing this again, and then I don't know what we're going to do with it, but I still need that name, guys. So put it down below in the comments. Come up with a good name. I'm thinking pig wings myself. What kind of pig wings is taken? Let me know down below in the comments and we'll figure it out together. See you guys next time. Until then, keep on grilling.